Behind every loud racist man is an equally racist woman enabling him.
This is Myron at his core. Like, this is nearly Myron, you know? So I love this photo. This is one of my favorite photos of him.
And Angie fits that description perfectly.
He's like, yeah, I'm racist and I'm eating dry mango.
A couple weeks ago, Netflix dropped a documentary with Louis Theroux diving into the manosphere, and it did a good job highlighting how fake and performative these red pill guys really are.
She didn't want to be in the fucking documentary because this scumbag reached out to her right before the documentary was released. You know what she had told them? Guys, I don't want to be in the documentary.
You consented to being in the documentary. This is what it is. She was fine with being in the documentary until she was in it. Then Myron's like, I don't want her in there because I look really bad here. And now it's like, well, can you please take me out? No.
Losers like Myron, real name Amru, spend all day acting tough and preaching nonsense about women in one-way monogamous relationships.
Myron's been quite open about the fact that he expects to be in a relationship in which there's one-way monogamy, as he calls it. He's allowed to basically pursue other relationships, but you're not.
The women that he's with, he's just gonna be with them for like a night or so, whatever. But I don't think he sees me that way.
But when they're confronted by a normal person or forced to explain themselves in front of the women that they're talking about, they instantly switch up, start speaking softly, stuttering, and contradicting themselves.
But we were talking about in the future that maybe there's a world where you would have more than one wife.
I don't know.
Well, right now it's not going to be anytime soon because I'm just so focused on working. You never know, man. You can always change your mind down the road. Who knows? Maybe I'll say, I only just want to be with one girl.
But for me, this documentary missed a really important part about these red pillars. That's their racism, anti-blackness, and weird admiration for Nazis and Hitler.
Fuck you, motherfucker!
But the truth is, Myron never hid how racist, bigoted, or anti-black he is. And Angie wasn't just around it. She loved it, supported it, co-signed it, and was just as racist as him. So no, she's not a victim, and she deserves every bit of criticism she's getting.
She said Mustache Man was a visionary, and they got fucking mad at her about that shit. Face, let's go. Let's go.
But I'm Jew. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it. YouTuber Just Tree did a great job exposing how wicked Angie really was when it came to Myron's racism, bigotry, and anti-blackness.
So after watching all these women praise Angie as some hero, that she's a survivor, that she's a role model for women who are in abusive relationships worldwide, I had to put a stop to this. This clip was a dog whistle to Black women who have been attacked by Myron and Angie together. So it was important that I tell our story and let Angie know that she was not going to revise history. So my tweet said, hey Angie, if you think I'm going to let you paint yourself as an innocent victim of Myron, you better think again. I have screenshots and clips of you being just as up as Myron. This was you the first year you agreed to be Myron's beard. You took your poison willingly. Honey, you need to check out Angie's nasty work.
Shut up, bitch.
What was that, Angie?
I don't want to hear it from you. You're 1 and 9.
Shut up, bitch. I don't play DPS. Shut up.
Then don't queue for it.
She didn't queue for it. We queued all, and they put her on DPS. It is what it is.
Yeah, don't queue for all rules then. Queue for what you're good at.
I can, you fucking bitch. Shut up.
Even before the racist stuff, just as nasty and mean as Myron is. That's not a victim right there. That's an accomplice.
It's important to know that most of her racist tweets to Black women disappeared the day she deactivated her Twitter account. However, we as Black women have a long memory. Oh, and did you know that the Klan uniform that Myron wears was made by Angie? Yes, you heard me. Angie proudly made a KKK uniform for Myron to wear, hood and all.
Before she even gets into this, I still think this is one of the corniest things Myron did ever. Now he's doing the whole Jew thing, Jew hair, costume, dance, and all of that. But before that, he was doing this KKK uniform. Just the mere image of a person with brown skin in a KKK costume dancing around is insanely cringe, corny, all of that. It's not even offensive to Black people. It's just like, what are you doing, you clown?
All right, I gotta. You made this.
Yeah, but
You made it. Okay.
You're not supposed to put it on.
What's up, guys? Welcome.
It's on.
Welcome to Clan Reacts.
It's to the side.
Welcome to Clan Reacts. Is it straight? No, I can't see. Damn it.
It's like
Tap water jug, your brush,
You got to be ready at all
your
times,
KKK hood. Like,
Yeah.
it's coming. I'm glad you didn't bring it.
I I can bring it if you want. I got a full outfit now. Did I tell you that? I got the full.
That's why Sneeko is a clown too, because he's just as racist and anti-black as Myron. He goes along with whatever Myron does, and Myron is an Arab, but Sneeko actually has a black father. So him being racist and anti-black is just weird and self-hating.
Angie made me the full outfit. Angie made me the full outfit. Angie made me the full outfit.
For what? For what occasion? Are you gonna go to a tiki torch rally?
I mean, I got the full outfit.
That's one of her bro. Okay, Angie, tell them what happens when people see that.
They start to look at me like I'm crazy. Like literally, I went to a protest, like a protest thing for
the Venezuelan ones. They saw it.
Of course, I had it. To me, it's hilarious because if you see, this is,
How sick is she, first off, having that as a screensaver? It's surprising somebody hasn't already clotheslined her when they saw that. That's crazy work.
This is Myron in the old studio.
Dog, that is insane. They are so corny. She is literally just as bad as Myron, enabling him, supporting him, and helping him be racist. And shout out to black women, because y'all did not forget or let her live down any of her racist past. Wasn't her stupid ass on the timeline talking about how black women couldn't keep our men? She can't keep them either.
And he's eating his fucking dry mangoes. Myron loves dry mangoes. So to me, it's just funny because this is Myron at his core. Like, this is clearly Myron.
Right, so she knew Myron was a racist, anti-black, bigoted, anti-Semitic piece of shit. She knew all of this whole time. She is smiling from ear to ear because she thinks his racism is so funny. That's 100% not a victim right there. She's way too happy with racism and anti-blackness and praising the KKK who terrorized and murdered thousands of black people.
So I love this photo. This is one of my favorite photos of him. It's really funny. He's like, yeah, I'm racist and I'm eating dry mangoes.
Even though Angie deactivated her Twitter account, I do have a screenshot of when she racially attacked me. You see, when Myron would attack innocent black women on Twitter by calling us racial slurs, Angie would be right behind him attacking the same black women Myron was attacking. She would do so by posting a picture of a gorilla, orangutan, or monkey.
She took a picture next to a Planet of the Apes poster and used that to attack black women. Throw her in the trash. Get Angie the fuck out of here now.
Back in 2024, Myron felt the need to go into white-only Twitter spaces.
This phase of Myron caping for white supremacists and wanting to be included in their groups and white-only spaces so bad is hilarious. He got put in his place every time he interacted with them and got reminded that they hate him and anybody else that has brown skin.
They would just basically bully him, call him the N-word with the hard R, and kick him out. And I clowned him for that. And he logged into the Fresh and Fit podcast because he was in Twitter jail with this account right here. And this is what he said. People can kick me out of spaces because they can't debate facts. But you're literally a dumb hoe. Correction, it's not dumb, it's dumb A. So get it right, Myron Gayness. And right on cue, Angie comes right behind
following Myron's lead, who's a racist crash out, by also being a racist crash out, and then try to play the victim years later like she didn't know how bad Myron was, and a documentary from Louis Theroux on Netflix woke her up. Get out of here. She does not deserve an ounce of love, support, or understanding from anybody.
Myron tweets herself with this orangutan. I don't know if this is a movie theater they're at. I'm not sure. And she says, he actually got it right. I'm pretty sure it's dumb for man-monkey looking individuals. Now you see why I said that Angie is just as bad as Myron in every sense of the word, from being racist towards black women to loving Hitler. Oh, that's right. Did I mention that Angie loves Hitler?
I remember Myron being so hyped when Angie was talking about Hitler and praising her like, yeah, look at my girl. She loves a mustache man too, the cornball he is. But I definitely remember that. And even without me knowing all this anti-black stuff that Angie was doing at the time, she always got the side eye from me for praising Hitler. And again, being with Myron, who's a racist crash out.
She said mustache man was a visionary and they got fucking mad at her about that shit. Face, let's go. Let's go. I told her she should have deleted it.
After this clip, I knew what type of timing Angie was on. She was just as corny and cringe as Myron from this point on.
I had to delete
I told her she should have deleted it.
You guys came after me.
No, not them. That's why, guys, look, when she makes base comments like that, you guys need to go over there and like that shit. So the bots don't scare her to deleting her shit, all right? She said the mustache man was a visionary. So y'all got to go over there and like that, support it when she says that type of shit. because it's free speech. The bots got to her. Oh, that's how could you, Angie? You hang out with Myron too much.
And just like Myron, Angie also hates the Jews.
Angie, please. The nose.
The nose. Oh my God.
No excuses for Angie. She's 100% just as bad as Myron.
Nevertheless, Angie is not a victim. She's an opportunist. The relationship Myron and Angie had was mostly transactional, and that's what she willingly signed up for. Once Angie secured a big bag from Myron, she moved on to Rollerblade Rico, but eventually dumped him for Tamu Bradley Martin. She was not in an abusive relationship, and I'm not going to let her revise history as an innocent victim.
I've been overly clear about my dislike for that goofball Myron on this platform, and that really does extend to everybody that associates with him or co-signs him, because he's a trash, racist bigot, and that goes for Angie too. She does not deserve anybody's grace or sympathy. She's a racist just like him. But shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for supporting, and thanks for watching. Y'all let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Also, make sure you check out the next video, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram for behind the scenes and life stuff, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.